All right, I am now recording. Um, do you want to just like get into it, man?
Yeah,
All right, cool. I'll put
play
put
them motherfucking horns.
hell yeah.
The name of this next horse is Hoof Hearted, but listen to the call.
Hoof Hearted on the extreme outside. Colorado Co-Ed, Toast a Dozen on the inside. Quester's Jet. Hoof Hearted on the outside. It's close. Hoof Hearted in the winner's circle.
¡Claro que sí! ¡Ay, jaja! ¡Sí, señor!
What is up, pod people? This is another episode of Hoof Hearted. I am Doc, and with me is Mex. Mex, how you doing, man?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing all right. I'm fucking tired, but I'm doing all right. The whole work schedule thing's got me all fucked up. So, you know how it is, dude. Like if you work late, then you kind of it takes a long time to wind down. But when you're getting out of work at like midnight, it's like fuck, dude. So
Yeah, that's why my favorite part from working like that back then was going to the gym
yeah,
after.
yeah,
That way, I'd wasted all the energy that I conserved by just fucking sitting
true,
still
yeah,
for so long.
yeah. But I'm dude, like I'm all over the place, man. At work now. I mean, when you're supervising, you just all over the place. So it's like
True.
fuck,
That I
yeah.
mean, I was kind of doing that back then too, but I do too much when I work.
Yeah, well, and then also, I mean, we had plenty of breaks getting in our cars, sitting there. So,
Yeah, but I mean, because not the kind of shit talk a few people, but when I worked back in the pizza job, at least the store that we were at,
hmm
too many lazy motherfuckers,
yeah,
and it even extended to half of like the supervisor or the front end, like just squad.
yeah,
So me as a driver, I'd come in and I'd see pizzas piling up, and I'd just take them out, cut them, fucking put them in boxes, and send out orders and shit. And it's just like that's not even my fucking job.
yeah. I wouldn't
Why the
do that.
fuck? I should just be giving myself the best orders right now. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, dude. Like, I never did that because I'm like, nah, man. Because
Yeah.
once I get up there, I mean, like 2 days in, and they had already asked me if I wanted to be a supervisor back then. I said, nope, I'm good. I'm all, you guys don't get paid enough. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, the pay is okay. It's fine now. But, I wish it was better. I'm still taking like I'm still taking an L on my pay difference from what I was making before. So, kind of sucks, but, making do, making do. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so let's
Something's
go.
better than nothing.
What?
Something's better than nothing
Oh, hell
because
yeah.
that's where I'm at right now.
Hell yeah. Hell
Even
yeah.
though I'm quitting my job to figure out to focus on my business and shit. But
Oh, are you?
yeah,
All
dude,
right.
fucking over these motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I think that's the way to go, dude. Be your own fucking boss, man. That's
Yeah,
yeah, that's the way to go.
just makes more sense to me. I mean, even when I do work for these little idiots, I fucking end up just doing whatever I want anyway. So,
Yeah.
but it's just the fact that if I'm working for someone, it's super minimum hours, so it
Mhm.
doesn't pay anything anyway. So they could just shove it.
Yeah. Well, like I know with like Uber and Lyft, like they try to tell you, oh yeah, be your own boss, and it's like, yeah, but you're still setting the price. And you're the one that's telling me how
Yeah.
much I'm gonna make. I want
Yeah,
to,
if anything, like those companies need to only be taking like a percentage because they're just
they,
facilitating the like order. They're not
yeah,
they're not taking care of anything.
They are that we're private contractors. If you do Uber or Lyft, you're considered a private contractor.
Huh.
They do take a certain percentage, but that percentage is pretty fucking massive. So
I was gonna say it's
yeah,
fucking huge compared to
hmm
what it should be.
yeah. But
If they're literally not doing anything, your car's taking all the wear, you're delivering and picking shit up.
yeah, you think that, and that is true, but also at the same time, like, it costs a lot of money to keep the servers going, to continue to work on the bugs that are in their apps, and they have to do two different apps. Like they have a driver side and then they have the passenger side. So, they got to keep all that going. And then I don't know. It's just there's a lot more to what they have to do, and when you get to that scale, it costs a whole lot more money. But that being said, the
I still don't
CEOs are
feel
still
like it'd
making a shit ton
be.
of money.
I was gonna say I still don't feel like it'd be nearly as a margin of, oh, we need to use this much.
Oh yeah,
Nah, they're
no,
definitely
their margins are
profitable.
still fantastic. They're making a lot
Yeah,
of money. Don't get me wrong.
and not that, because I mean then it's me ragging on someone else's business. Just like, you're honestly not doing much.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah. I mean,
I
well,
don't care. Like I get it. You have to spend money to make money, and I
yeah.
feel like they're more than likely making a shit ton more.
But the goal of any business owner is to no longer have to work. You let
Yeah,
the job, or you let the business work for you instead of you work for the business. That's why you see
yeah,
so
but now
many
they just have
restaurant.
a bunch of employees that are private contractors that they don't have to really take care of.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but they're. I mean, there are certain things they have to do. But yeah. Anyways, this isn't even our fucking. This isn't even our fucking topic. Like,
It might as well be now.
yeah, I know. I mean, that's happened before
So,
where we've had a topic,
you
but
guys want to get a car through CarMax? Go ahead and use our. No.
oh yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, we
But
have used the discount code suck a dick.
suck a dick corporate
Yeah.
to
Just
get 25% off on your next
yeah.
muffler.
To get free floor mats. If you want to get free floor mats and your
To get a steering wheel cover.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Anyways, no, what's the topic today, dude? This is the topic that you were wanting to talk about. So why don't you tell everybody what the topic today is?
well,
That's a deep subject.
God damn it.
That's like one of my favorite old person jokes. Well, yeah, well, that's a deep subject.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
talk all day about that one.
Well,
No, it's gonna be about the eclipse that's happening,
yeah.
or maybe the apocalypse that's happening.
Yeah. Now
And
we're recording this before, like, so everybody knows today's date of recording,
oh yeah, that's true.
Wednesday, the 3rd of April. So we are recording Wednesday, the 3rd of April. Now the show will go out after
Yeah.
after the eclipse happens. So what, it's going to go out like the 9th, right? As long as, everything is still together. And so is
Well,
the
if we
internet.
schedule it, no matter what, it will come out.
Yeah, not if the internet's
Oh,
down.
no.
Not if the
You're right.
internet.
Fuck, got me
Yeah.
again.
Yep. So
You son of a bitch.
that's why we work as a team here at the Hoof Hearted podcast. We have to have two minds come together so we can figure shit out. And also, if you guys want to contact us, you can put your minds with our minds, and we can have a menage a mind. I don't know.
Mind
French.
orgy.
Yeah, mind orgy. And you could call us at 661-379-0020. You can leave us a message. You can text us on that. You can also contact me on Instagram. I'm Doc Farted. You could contact Mex. He is the _Mexalorian. And you could also hit us up on the Hoof Hearted podcast on Instagram. And yeah, that's how you can get a hold of us. I don't even check the email anymore. which is usually
This
what
sounded
happens.
fucking sad.
Yeah, I
don't know
well,
why.
yeah, it's just I don't like email. It's like it's a pain in the ass. And you just because every time you end up signing up, like it doesn't matter if you never sign up for anything else with that email account, you're still gonna get fucking spam from Google or some other like, app or website that you end up like downloading or visiting. Then they somehow get your email and send that shit to you. Fuck that, dude. They're watching us. They're following us. Anyways, but yeah, we're gonna talk about the eclipse. So, well, why did you want to end up talking about this?
Just in case I'm right and the world ends, I could be like, yeah.
I told you so,
Do it.
but nobody
Fucking
can
do it.
listen because all their phones are dead.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I fucking ordered something.
shit. Maybe we should put it out on Monday. How about that?
We might as well.
Yeah.
So as it's happening and everything goes down, it hits uploaded, and then we're just like, we did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know anything of fact. I just knew. Well, for one thing, I woke up one day and a friend had posted a fucking story, which obviously it's fake, it's computer generated, but my waking up ass mind seen this demon coming and eat the moon, and I was like, oh shit,
Oh,
that might
dude.
happen soon.
Yeah. You know who that friend was? That was me. I sent that to you, dude.
Was it you? No, I
Yeah.
had someone in the stories, and you probably sent it to me too.
Oh, okay. So somebody in the
I know
story.
I'd seen
Okay.
that like 5 fucking times.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that shit was eerie.
Yeah, it was, right?
Because
Wasn't it?
a little bit after, like I'm hearing about the eclipse, which is like
The what?
oh, it's the eclipse.
Oh, okay.
Eclipse.
Yeah.
Which it's like someone was mentioning as well that 2 previous ones and this one around or like layered over each other would form an A over America.
Yeah.
Which
A
like I was
A
kind of
for
saying earlier,
America.
A for America, right?
Yeah.
But flip that shit upside down, add a few more past eclipses that we're not fucking accounting for. That shit's probably pentagram,
Pentagram.
star,
Yeah.
or maybe a Star of David. We don't fucking know what's going on here because we're not looking in the past. Sorry, I'm getting mad.
Yeah. Dude, there's so much that I want to say because like the history of eclipses, like I mean, I don't know. There's so much that I want to say. And I don't know if we're gonna get to all of it, but I do want to touch on that one video though that I sent you and the one that you were talking about. Like for people who haven't seen it, there is this guy who claims that there is something staring at the moon. So this guy takes a camera and he zooms in on the moon, and then as it starts to focus, it looks like there is it's a human face, and it looks like it is massive compared to the moon, and that it's staring at like kind of staring down on us, looking at us.
That's not the one I'm talking about.
That's not the one you're talking about?
No. My bad.
Oh,
No, this one,
I know what you're talking.
The one that I saw was like it
was a big giant creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like some alien looking creature, and it ate the moon. I remember. I did see that one too. So, yeah, that looked like some kind of like sci-fi anime kind of crazy shit.
I mean, it was totally like animation, computer generated shit. But I woke up and I was like, oh,
so you didn't see the one that I sent you?
No. Okay, looking up it on Instagram. Let me see which one.
Okay.
Was it recent?
It was a while back, and I don't know if I sent it with my. I don't know which one I sent it with. So, let me go back here because I send so many fucking videos, dude. Okay, it was after that. So I think I sent it with my other Instagram, not the Doc farted. Did you find it yet?
I saw one that says mermaid filmed in. Oh,
Oh yeah,
shut. That looks like a fucking
like a Titan or something, huh?
no, that looks like an ultrasound.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, at different angle. Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing the face. Yeah, that's interesting. It's just to me, especially the demon one I was bringing up. It's just like that's like a even if it's not a demon, if it's an alien,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be fucking crazy, you
Yeah.
know. And then we're always trying to say like, fuck, there's life on other planets. What if something just grew like exponentially big? We're getting way off subject because this isn't even an eclipse anymore. Now we're talking about demon alien, baby. But what if that shit happens? That'd be fucking crazy. And then that's just the start of the apocalypse. All these other like he just shits out little mini demons, and we're done. Fuck, man. Fuck. We're not even
Yeah.
fuck.
Hold on one second, okay? Hold on one second.
But no worries.
Yeah, just give me a second. Okay, sorry about that.
No worries.
Wayne
Good
is texting me right now to let me know what we're doing as far as the link up. So so for the listeners at home, there is another podcast. We're friends with them, and they live across the pond. They're over in England. We've talked about them plenty of times. It's the Pooh Finger podcast, and I'm going to be a guest on their show. So, yeah. So I'm right now. I'm texting. I'm texting Wayne. So, just give me a second here. Okay. All right. I'm back.
Yo.
All right.
Did you pause it? Or are you gonna edit any of that?
Oh yeah, I didn't pause it, but I'll edit it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But getting back on track.
Well, there was
Apocalypse Now. What do you think?
Well, no, okay. So there was one thing that when you were talking about that one video with the alien eating the moon, and then I was talking about the other video with the Watcher. Both of them, to me, clearly fake, right? Because well, I mean, the moon's still here, so obviously the alien didn't eat it. The Watcher, that's
We
come
don't
on, dude.
know that for sure.
Well, first of all, like the guy just zooms in with a camera. You mean to tell me that nobody has ever seen this shit, even with a telescope? There's so many people with massive telescopes. Just remember Katie?
Ooh.
Oh, you didn't know Katie. She came to work after you left, but she was part of the little group that we all hung out after work and shit. But she was like really into telescopes and planets and shit. And so she had this massive telescope, and I was over at her house and we were looking at Mars through the telescope. So you can see that far. You can definitely see some massive.
Hey, if anything's really cool, we could check out Uranus.
Yeah. No, I didn't want that. Yeah. Yeah, so you would be able to see some giant fucking head staring down on the earth. It's just
Well, what if it walked away a few times,
Yeah, right.
It was just checking on its dinner that it left on the moon.
Or maybe you have to have some special camera. I don't know, man. People are creative.
Because even the there is like the supposed science experiment or something where they let pilots test these goggles out, and it was some liquid that they had placed in the goggles, right? But it was making them fight like random shit they would see, and they were going
Oh,
insane. They were like shooting at each other and shooting at like
okay.
nothing we could see, like regular. But because of the goggles, they had seen demons flying around,
Okay. Well,
essentially.
I do know that sometimes technology ends up revealing something that
Yeah.
they didn't plan for. Like, remember? Oh, well, you probably don't remember this, but back when the night vision camcorders first came out,
Uh-huh.
people put it in night vision, and then it turned out you could see through people's clothes. So it was like X-ray vision for certain like fabrics, certain materials. You could see right through their clothes with the night the night vision camcorder. So
Pretty dope.
yeah, right. You're like, oh wow, this is a new fetish I didn't know I had. But um yeah, so technology can end up leading certain places, but this dude did not buy some camera that revealed a watcher, you know.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is that, you know, with this whole eclipse thing that's happening, a lot of people are talking about a bunch of different stuff, and I just I don't know, man. Like I think it's just a bunch of hype, you know. I just think it's a bunch of hype. I think that people are trying to. I think that people are really fucking bored, and they have all this like entertainment, and they have all these like social media accounts and all this shit, and they've got all this time on their hand to just like say some stupid shit, and then they say it so then that way they could get a bunch of hits. They could get
Yeah.
a bunch of views. I mean, we could say a bunch of shit too, but for some reason nobody's like, we're not getting any views. We're not getting any hits. So
It's shorts. We'll make some stupid shorts here soon.
right? Yeah, I know. Fuck shorts.
Like, Doc, did you see that demon come out on the 8th? Fucking say yes. God damn it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I totally did.
Now, now,
So-
now we're gonna edit that and put it in a shitty short. So we'll do that
Oh,
later.
okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
Stupid
Yeah.
dude.
That his dick was a whole lot
I'm
smaller than I
obviously-
thought it would be.
Oh, wait, dude, that thing was swinging.
It was
Wait, you
swinging, but
said
it's
it's smaller?
No, it was smaller than I said. Smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, but
God, you're making
compared
this so
to,
difficult to have to
regular-
edit. It's not a big dick demon.
the size, yeah, but it was a big ass demon.
It
The
was a
dick
big
was pretty
demon.
big.
Yeah, but it was
It
smaller
was
than
probably average size for all the demons. That's why he was a little pissed. I mean, it was the only one that showed up, you know?
huge scrotum though. Huge scrotum.
Yeah, but what
Did
does
you
that
see it?
really
Did
get
you
him?
see on the news when? Yeah, I know, right? But did you see on the news when he was teabag in Tokyo?
Yeah, but
Yeah, that was crazy.
yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. It was Tokyo, Wisconsin, though, not Japan. I
Even
don't know.
better.
Is there a Tokyo? I don't know if there's any other Tokyos in the world. God damn this!
I don't want to
ADD.
fact check this right now.
I'm not
'cause
gonna check.
Tokyo,
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go off.
Wisconsin was
Yeah.
teabagged by the demon. So
Yeah. Anyways,
that is what it
I know
is.
there's
Sorry,
a Paris.
guys.
There's a Paris, Texas.
Yeah,
Maybe I
but
should be on medication. Like maybe I do need some kind of.
well, we all do. It's all good.
Yeah. So it's because, man, the TV and the internet has rewired my brain. Whatever. Anyways, so I just think that this whole I think it's a lot of nonsense. But somebody who doesn't think is a whole lot of nonsense. I'm gonna go ahead and read what our friend went ahead and sent. For those that are listening, we have a mutual friend that we used to work with. I don't want to give away too much information because he likes to be anonymous. And he sent me a picture that was the A that you were talking about. And it was the route that, that the eclipses were taking, whatever. Me personally, I just think it looks like an A. And the only thing that I could think of, like the first thing I think of is anarchy, right? Like the anarchy symbol. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's also so many A's, man.
I know. Yeah. A for apple. But A for asshole. Yeah. But the first thing, but like that made me think of, of anarchy. And then there is a movie coming out, and I want to look at the release date. So just give me a moment.
Is it the Civil War movie?
Yes. Do you know what the release date of Civil War is?
No, I don't. I'll probably be seeing it. Did we say we were gonna see it? I'm down.
I don't know. Did we? I think.
Damn, down. Oh shit!
April 12th.
I was gonna say I think it's this week.
Yeah. So, anyways, it made me think of that. Like, okay, so you know how we've talked about like the like movies and TV shows, like they'll give you clues and they'll tell you things. So when I saw that there was a movie coming out called Civil War, I was like, okay, that's great. And I mean, I know that people, the conspiracy theorists or whatever, you listen to their podcasts and their radio shows and all that shit. They've been talking Civil War for a long time. They've been talking about it, fuck, man, since, I don't know, since Bush, right? Since George Bush. Not the first term, but the second term, I think. But, it's been talked about for a while. Like, oh, yeah, we're going to have a civil war and blah, blah, blah. And they're trying to divide us. And, but like, the first thing I thought of when I saw that A, like the thing was anarchy. And then that made me think of the movie Civil War. And I'm like, that's really a stretch. I know. But I'm like, well, that's interesting. But, but the thing is, though, is that all it takes, I think, is some kind of an event to get people to either join together or fucking separate, right? Like when they planned, when we had the false flag of Pearl Harbor, everybody went ahead and they joined forces and they were all gung ho about being patriotic and going to war, World War II. Right. So yeah, that's right. Yeah. When they did the false flag of the two towers, everybody was all patriotic, gung ho, let's invade Iraq. Oh, I'm sorry, Afghanistan. Even though they did both. In the
Middle East.
The
Middle East.
Yeah.
What haven't we touched there? But
yeah, but so to me, like I feel like all they need is an event to get something going. And I feel like they can use a natural event too, because if you look through history, a lot of people, I say a lot, but I mean, as far as the stories that I know, it's a couple, but I'm sure that plenty have used their knowledge of the sun and the moon and them overlapping each other. They've used it to their advantage. So, that's not, I think that they could totally be using this event, a natural event, as an opportunity for something, It's possible. Do
Are
I
you
think?
thinking that they'll set off a nuke and then be like, "Oh no, the eclipse!
Yeah, right.
it,
Yeah,
it shot off our nuke. Uh-oh."
yeah. Some kind. There was a solar flare when it was, and then it set off all of the bombs. And sorry.
It punched in the missile code,
Yeah,
the
it made us.
launch code.
Yeah, and then we both turned the key at the same time. It's crazy eclipse. Yeah, I honestly don't think anything's gonna happen. Like, I want to just put that out there. So if I know you are like, you're like, I just want to say something in case something does happen. We got it right. Me, I just want to say I don't think anything's gonna happen. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If
So
something happens, I'm not like a few bit of money because I've already booked some cons to sell it. So I mean, I
so
don't want shit to happen to. It'd just be fucking interesting,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, but there's a lot of interesting stuff that happens all the time. Like the ship that was trafficking people that hit the bridge. That was pretty interesting, right?
Hold up.
That was
You didn't even
somebody
talk about what our friend said, but why the fuck are you saying? What are you saying? It's
that
trafficking people?
I don't know. Like I saw some Instagram reel. Somebody's like, "What was on the ship?" And she was like, "What was on the ship?" And then she was claiming that there was, potentially human trafficking being involved. So
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm like, I don't know. But if you watch the video of that ship, the power goes out, right? So why was there an electrical failure? So like, I'm like, was there an EMP? Was it intentional, or was it purely an accident? And I'm gonna go with purely an accident, but I don't. Yeah, I just think it's a fucked up thing that happened. But anyways, I just think that the eclipse is just gonna be a normal thing, and then fucked up shit's gonna happen, right? That's what I think. What do you truly think? I know you said what you said, but what do you truly think?
I'm just wondering, like, how do you look at an eclipse?
You gotta have like sunglasses or something, or I don't know.
Kind of feel like that answers. I don't think shit's gonna happen, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. Well, okay. So throughout history, people have used eclipses, right? Like, I mean, there's stories. Like, I've heard stories of like people. Excuse me. They well, like in I guess what was the name of the looking it up here real quick. I think Mark Twain had wrote, what was it called? Oh yeah, Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. And I guess the character he was gonna be hanged or hung. I don't know, whatever. He was well hung. He was gonna be
Both senses of the word.
Yeah, he was gonna be
That rope
killed.
didn't break and stick strong.
Yeah, he was gonna be killed, and I'm sorry, unalived. And anyways, he was gonna be killed, but he knew that there was gonna be an eclipse, and he told them that there was gonna be an eclipse, and they went ahead and it happened, and then they thought that he controlled like the sun and the moon. He used it, but I've heard stories about like fucking like holy men, like during like the Aztecs and shit like that. In fact, I think that in that movie Apocalypto they showed something like that where these holy men they understood the way the stuff and the way the moon and the sun was all working out, and they knew there was going to be an eclipse, and then they would use that to manipulate the people who had no idea how any of that shit worked, and they would say like, oh, okay, this means that we need to sacrifice more people, or this means that we're going to be, we're going to have more success, or this means you need to give us more money, kind of bullshit. So like that kind of stuff happens. And and I think that it just happens all the time. And then I think that it's happening now. Like I think that there's people who are trying to put the fear into other people about this whole situation. And then they're throwing in all sorts of shit like CERN is involved, and they're throwing in fucking they're saying that the reserves, the army reserves are going to be involved. And somebody was saying that, and well, I have a video of it, and I'll send it later, but yeah, so yeah, no, I'll play it. No, yeah, I'll play it later. I'll play it later. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to figure out like how are we gonna organize all this shit. But I know that I had said before that our friend had written something, so I want to get back to that. So okay, I mean, of course, it goes off on other areas, but so what he said, huh?
So yeah, but that's my favorite part.
Yeah. So he sent the picture of the A. Quite curious, the coming solar eclipse will complete this shape over America, started by the previous 2 solar eclipses. Even more curious is the guy I learned the truth from has been using this very same symbol for almost 20 years. But I'm sure everything is merely coincidental. And I replied, because I had heard that apparently Oklahoma is going to have a bunch of Army reserves there. And people are claiming that cell phones are going to go down, and that people should store food for up to 2 weeks worth of food. And then I also put in, sounds like bullshit to me. So, and then, let's see here. Then and then he went on to something else. Like, I mean, I'd have to, like, I guess, read the whole thing. But he was showing some of the symbols. And, oh, here we go. So, Aleph is a boy's name of Hebrew origin and is heady and, let's see here. It's heady definition of origin of the universe and leader or chief. It might feel a little overwhelming, whatever. Okay, so Aleph, I don't know what that had to do with it, but the name Aleph is derived from the West Semitic word for ox, as in the biblical Hebrew or word Eleph. And the shape of the letter derives from Proto Sinaitic glyph that may have been based on an Egyptian hieroglyph, which depicts an ox head. And the glyph is an A, kind of sideways, just like the route. So I guess apparently, like, he's trying to say ox, which is also the origin of the universe or leader and chief. And let's see here. This is what he says after. Who rules the earth? Satan or Saturn. What constellation is Saturn in? Taurus. So the bull, the ox. What is one of the symbols, many symbols for Saturn? And then he's like, I could go on forever. And then I put with a question mark for bullshit. So that was what I just think that the whole thing's not, I don't know. He said that it's to keep everybody distracted from all the absolute draconian laws they are passing right now. You may know, I'll say, you know how I'm always talking about how we were created with sorcery and that we are all under a word spell and in a trance. I don't know if you figured that out yet. And then he was said, "Maga" in Latin means witchcraft, like magic. And then he showed me the Space Force logo. And I don't know if this was anything different. Like, I don't know if he moved on to a new thing or what. But yeah, that's the one that's the one problem is like the it goes all over the place when he starts sending stuff. So I don't know if if Space Force has anything to do with this eclipse or with the symbol or the route of this eclipse. But I did finally see a Space Force logo for the first time, and I thought it looked like Star Trek. But it does have Saturn symbolism. That's what he was trying to get at, I think. So so maybe what he's trying to say is that Space Force was created to combat whatever is going on with this solar eclipse. I don't know. Do you have anything to say to all that?
It was jarring when you said the thing about the ox head.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know, I need to look at the video.
Did you go eat at Golden Ox? Is that why?
No, well, no, I actually don't like that place.
Okay.
Um,
We used to call it Pagan Burger when I was in high school.
oh, it used to be called the Crazy Greek, wasn't it?
They've had. I mean, it's changed. The Golden Ox has always been there, but they've changed. Some of the other locations have changed names. But yeah, Golden Ox
Okay.
is yeah. All still the same owners. They just changed the name. Go on.
No, I saw a video about pretty much like a antichrist summoning.
Mm-hmm.
And when you said the ox head, I was kind of reminded of this video that says that some people are trying to sacrifice
Oh, the Red Bull. The red
the
cow.
Red Bull.
The red heifer.
Well,
Yeah.
they've been calling it the red heifer, so I was trying to work away around that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Red Bull. And when you say the A is you said it was upside down and formed the ox symbol. Is that what he was saying?
It's sideways, or that's one of them. But I mean, there's different ways that the but one of the ways that the ox symbol looks, it looks like that route that is being taken. But there's different ways that it's been done. So, but yeah, I mean, essentially like that route, that A, with the long through line is
some horns.
Yeah, kind of, or no, yeah, kind of. So,
that shit's
yeah, but
getting a little more crazier now.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, I was like, you say Red Bull, which is also interesting. That's an energy drink, but it's supposed to be a red heifer, meaning that it has to be a female cow, and it has to be a cow that hasn't. There's a lot of rules to it, but it has to be. I think it has to be a cow that has no.
That's why the video I saw there, they added another video of the people like inspecting the fucking cow.
Yeah.
But sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's just I mean, I'm sure people could go online and check it out, but I mean, it is interesting. It's a Jewish prophecy, I think, whatever. But there's been, I guess, I mean, from what I saw in that video, because I don't know much about it. What I saw in the video, they were talking about that, like, there's been hundreds of cows that have been sacrificed or something, all to bring in like a new era or something like that, or a new I don't know, their savior or something like that. I can't remember.
Because sacrifices usually, like, especially from what, Aztec?
No.
Weren't usually the summon stuff. No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
They're just more of like because a lot of theirs was like, oh, the weather's awful, like we need to sacrifice a virgin to the gods that way, yada yada yada, and we have a prosperous life for 10 years or some shit.
I
Some
mean, that's
I don't
kind of
know
what.
fully. I'm not some type of researcher, but that's
Yeah,
more or less what these sacrifices are, right?
I think
Not
so. I mean, from
not an
what.
actual summoning, depending on
No,
who you talk to.
no. I mean, yeah, I don't think so. But I don't know. I don't know much
So
about the red. I don't know much about the red heifer. All I know is that South Park did an episode on it, and that was the first time I ever heard about it. So it was a funny episode.
I bet they barely miss. I mean, I don't watch it all that much, but when I do, they're fucking funny.
Oh yeah, dude, this show is great. It's fantastic.
But I mean, they do put in devil and shit in a lot of their stuff too, which is
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. It's all satire
But
though.
I mean, they might know it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they have inside knowledge.
Yeah. Well, apparently the Democrats hate them, so I don't know. So I
So
mean,
do
maybe.
Republicans. Everybody hates them.
Yeah, but maybe. Yeah, I mean, they don't fucking pull punches for anything.
No,
That's how comedy should be, dude.
exactly.
That's the better thing about them.
Through
But
everything, they've never held back. Like, I guess there's a
yeah.
couple episodes that they're like, yeah, we kind of regret, and that makes me mad that they're like, yeah, kind of. But I mean, also too, like,
Well,
they're
sometimes you
growing as
shouldn't
people.
go as far as some other ways. But sorry, what?
Yeah, they're growing as people, and they change their
Yeah.
opinions and points of view. But you know, to me, I don't know. They could be like, yeah, we didn't really like it, but you know, we're still gonna keep it out there. So like, you know, that's the cool thing. But anyways, yeah, back to the eclipse. Do you think that because do you think that the heifer has anything to do with the eclipse then?
I don't know. It was just funny that he brings up the ox head after I saw that, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But if anything, like how I was kind of leaning towards it, it's probably, and then how you had mentioned that it's probably just for the new age, right? To bring in a good new age for them. I don't
Yeah,
know.
something like that. Yeah.
And then like our friend was saying that they're bringing in a bunch of uh, Draconian, yeah, Draco Malfoy rules or some shit. No, Draconian law.
Uh-huh.
So that just means that we'll be under more of like a dictatorship almost, right? So if
Something like
that's
that.
what they want, I mean, maybe they still get a good prosperous few years or some shit until people rise up or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I it's hard for me to kind of like think about this whole eclipse thing and think that there's like bad stuff happening, but
Well, the only like bad stuff and like how he was saying is the keep us distracted
yeah.
until they could put kind of like their own rules and laws in.
Yeah.
And we're falling on that distraction and it's not even theirs. They're using like you said, people used it as a way to get out of being killed.
Yeah.
Now the government's using it for a way to fucking distract us because who's mentioning all this? Oh, the apocalypse is gonna be right here. Everyone's traveling, blah blah blah. Go see it. The media. It's
Yeah.
controlled by the media, no matter what side the government is controlling them.
True.
The media is controlled by the government. Is what I meant. So
Well,
regardless, they're putting something out. You know,
yeah. Well, I'm gonna show
it's
you.
not just I want to say Tucker Carlson because that's the only person I really knew from Fox, but he's not there anymore.
Yeah, he's not there
But it's
anymore.
not just him going, "Hey, like, go watch this eclipse. It's gonna be real awesome."
Yeah.
No, it's major news broadcasters going, "Hey, so on this day, the eclipse is gonna be going on. If you want to go see it, here's the route you should be taking. Yada yada yada. Make sure you get food, water, blah 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 blah. Gas up."
Yeah.
They're just feeding us the shit to it's. Oh, maybe we should go watch that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do something that day. And no one's gonna be here. No, they're all gonna be watching the eclipse. Let's go hang out. Let's go be distracted. You know?
Yeah, I mean they distract us
And
with all sorts of stuff.
bitches, these cocksuckers. Sorry. Um, over in no, I'm not sorry. Over
Who
at
P
these
P Diddy?
yeah, P Diddy, uh, uh, R. Kelly. Almost
You,
said 50 Cent, but I
you
don't know if
said
that was right.
cocksuckers, so that's what I was.
Oh, well, I was talking about the politicians. Maybe
Oh,
like Monica, too. Just people that work in that environment.
and we're on
I wanted to mention Bill
Epstein's island.
Clinton earlier when you were talking about Bush, but I didn't get to. So that was my
Yeah,
kind of
that was,
way of
yeah,
throwing that one in.
yeah.
But anyone that's ever been in the White House, the Oval Office, even on their knees, in the Oval Office, we
Yeah.
shouldn't be listening to them. I don't give a fuck.
Um,
They can fuck off.
here, do you see
I kind of lost track of everything.
that we were talking about? I know, right? Well, here I want to show you.
Got really mad at the government.
Yeah, where are we again? Oh yeah. No, but here's the symbol. I'm sharing the screen with you, dude, because I was gonna show you some videos, but just for
I
reference,
can never
here's the symbol. Can you see it?
No,
I'm sharing the screen with you.
I can't see it. It's just a blank screen.
What? All right, now can you see this?
Origin, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, here's the symbols. You see what he's talking about?
Yeah, and I mean that's like exactly what's being painted over
Yeah,
on the news and shit.
yeah, but I wanted to show you so you see the anarchy.
Yeah,
Yeah, same thing. That's what I'm like.
but you could also tie that into people being kind of anarchists for or against like Christianity. So people would probably twist that and be like, "Well, that's still a symbol for Satan." Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Um, not saying that's me. I'm just saying wrong text.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I don't really think that it has anything to do with anything, to be honest. But I
No.
did want to share. I wanted to share a video that I downloaded. This dude was talking about. Well, he was talking about the eclipse and stuff. So here we go.
But get this, it's for something that's going to. Niagara Falls has declared a state of emergency. But get this, it's for something that's going to happen in the future. In one of the strangest stories I've heard in a while, the Niagara region announced Friday that they'll be declaring a state of emergency to accommodate an upcoming once-in-a-lifetime event. A solar eclipse that's set to take place on April 8th. But it gets even stranger. At the exact same time as the eclipse, NASA will be firing 3 rockets into the moon's shadow, and the CERN particle accelerator will be firing up for the first time in 2 years to search for invisible matter that secretly powers our universe. Am I the only one weirded out by this? Niagara Falls has declared a state of emergency.
Okay. All right, you heard that, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so he's not the only one that's been saying that stuff. Other people have been talking about like Oklahoma. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't think so. But and then like you said,
missile thing,
huh?
the missile thing.
But yeah, the missile thing. Yeah, they're gonna shoot 2 rockets. Okay. CERN. Didn't you say something about CERN?
I was gonna say, didn't they turn on their shit yet last year?
I believe so.
Yeah, so I thought they, or maybe it was 2 years ago, but I thought they did something a while back.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure that they have done something. I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. CERN is pretty fucked up, and there's some pretty dastardly. I don't know the right word, but there's some pretty wild things that they do. So I mean, I don't think that everything's on the up and up with CERN, but let me see here. There's another video I wanted to show you. I mean, I wanted you to hear. So let me.
Could you send it to me too?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. You want me to send you the last one that I did?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, this is kind of what I mean, this is my main thing that I kind of wanted to get at with all of this like information about all of this stuff, like the Niagara Falls is under, I can't even remember what the fuck the dude said, but they're like, "Oh, everybody's on watch. Watch out." So, here we go.
Public square with enough raw sewage. You just have to raise enough questions, spread enough dirt, plant enough conspiracy theorizing that citizens no longer know what to believe. Once they lose trust in their leaders, mainstream media, in political institutions, in each other, in the possibility, truth, the game's won. You just have to.
Oh, so
That's it.
like all the world right now. Fucking assholes. Of course,
Yeah.
that was their plan.
Okay, so basically what Obama is saying there is that all you have to do is feed enough half truths and lies to people, and then they won't know what to believe anymore. And I feel, to me, like that's what this whole thing is with this eclipse. I feel like it's a bunch of people doing, what's the word? What do they say? The term? Like fear mongering?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's how it feels to me. I feel like this is just an opportunity for the conspiracy like minded people to go ahead and capitalize on this event. So they're capitalizing on top of the fact that, yeah, I bet you anything, like the powers that be are planning shit. They are probably going to do something. This is an opportunity. You never, what is it? What is it that they say? I can't fucking remember, but I mean, a disaster or an event is an opportunity to do some bad shit because everybody's distracted. So that's what I think. I think that stuff is gonna happen, but it's not gonna be major. They're not gonna fucking explode the world, or I don't know. I don't think the cell phones are gonna go down. I don't think the internet's gonna go down. But that's the way everybody's talking. They're talking like, oh yeah, cell phones gonna go down. I mean, and if it happens, holy shit, yeah, the chaos. It'll be crazy. But that's my opinion. That's what I think, man. I think that this is some kind of an event that all of the conspiracy theorists or the people who claim that they are just feeding us a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, because a lot of them, I feel like even now, unless they're super about a lot of what they're talking about, they're just jumping on like bandwagons.
Yeah.
I feel like
They're just repeating what other
they're
people say.
they're not really conspiracy theorist people. They just know that's kind of a good niche,
Exactly. Yeah.
popular one of that. So
it's
they're
a way
just
to make
jumping on
money.
something.
It's a way to make
Yeah.
money. It's just like like televangelists. It's a way to make money. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in any of the shit that they say. It's just a way for them to make money, because you can make a lot of money being a pastor or preacher or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Especially if you're on TV. So, and it's the same thing. Like conspiracies, like there's a lot. I mean, dude, you look on Spotify or on Apple Podcast, and I bet you anything you'll see way more conspiracy stuff than you used to. Like, I mean, and it's not because people are becoming more aware or their eyes are open. It's because the only thing their eyes are open to the fact that you can make some fucking money doing this. I don't know. That's why I feel like if you're gonna end up, I mean, if we're in this this group of people, right? I would consider me and you like, I guess, conspiracy theorists, even though I hate the word, but I mean, we can't believe everything. Like, at least I know I don't, and I don't think you do either. But
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, it's more of a fun thing to talk about.
yeah, right, yeah. Like, I don't know. I feel like you got to look at it as a form of entertainment, I guess, and that's exactly what it is. Because there's so many people that are out there spreading bullshit, and that's why I like talking more about. I do like talking more about like aliens and ghosts and like Bigfoot and shit like that, and and I'm sure you probably wanted to talk about different stuff instead of getting more.
Honestly, we could have said today's episode was the eclipse and apocalypse thing, and we could have went with the car thing and done that whole. Oh, here's the topic, and then just not even got to it again. I would have loved it, but
yeah, like our wrestling episode.
I do like talking about I do like talking about what our friend has to say.
Yeah,
and then like when you said that, it was oh shit, the fucking red heifer thing I saw. Not that, because obviously, like we said, it's the female, and an ox is typically male.
Yeah. No,
but what do females bring in to the world? You know what I mean? So I don't think they're necessarily using the cow for its body right then. They're using it for what it could bring, which would be a male calf.
I think yeah, but I think ox is like.
I witnessed a sprinkler wash $80,000.
Will you
the story is unbelievable.
Shut
Almost
up?
as unbelievable.
Oh my god! Swear, dude, my phone is like mind of its own. Hold on. There's got to be. Okay. Yeah, oxen are commonly castrated adult male cattle. Yeah.
Like I was saying, I think it's just more of the sacrifice of what the mother can bring, and that would be a horned calf. Its symbology is stupid for some people, but I mean, it makes sense for others,
Well,
and then right there, that makes sense to me. But
yeah, but one thing also too, like, is that even if you don't believe in symbols and signs and all that shit, the people who are in power do believe in that. So
yeah,
like I said in the beginning, an event is an opportunity for something to happen that they, so I mean, it could very well happen. There could be something that is being planned, some devious thing, because it wouldn't be the first time and it won't be the last time. Like I was saying also too, there was holy men who used their knowledge of the stars and the moon and the sun, and they used it for their own good. They used it to manipulate. And it could be the same thing now. So I just don't think it's going to be something extreme like some of these doomsdayers are saying. But because usually all this stuff ends up happening. I mean, they take away stuff from us very slowly, so then that way we forget that we miss it.
Yeah.
So, and I still think that they're doing that. I think they're still going the slow route. So, but I'm curious, like,
words away slowly, day by day.
The what?
Huh?
What'd you say?
So they're taking all of our words slowly, day by day.
Yeah, that's right.
And we want to be able to speak.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Just have to like touch each other like blind people.
Ooh,
That's how we'll get to know each other.
we had to sniff each other's butts. We're just gonna turn into
Honestly,
dogs.
it sounds like a better world.
If we were all just dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great man.
Eh,
No care in the world.
just
You know,
humping pillows and stuffed animals and everything. Just to show our dominance. Because we think we're dominant. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I guess I had some strong feelings towards all of this stuff that's being said about this solar eclipse. But I don't know. I hope I didn't derail what you what you were wanting to get at or talk about.
I
Yeah.
mean, this whole thing was fun.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be. It definitely could be some sort of symbolism, or some sort of event, like how our buddy was talking about. Like there are mystical things that happen, and the moon and the sun are definitely involved in that, in those mystical things. It is all a part of our ecosystem, so, or it's all part of our simulation. So, you know, and maybe this is, and what if it was a simulation? What would a solar eclipse be? Do you think, if it was all just a computer program? Exactly.
My bad.
Yeah,
It'd just be that. It's just all that, man.
totally.
Probably like a update. Like they have to kind of shut down for a second to update everything really fast.
Hmm.
It's only a few minutes for us, but for them it's like a millisecond.
So they gotta, yeah, like they gotta do some sort of like defragmenting or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they gotta get everybody to like all focused on one thing at one time. So then that way they can kind of clean things
Or
up.
like I was saying earlier, like minding their own fucking business, like how people are gonna see everyone's gone, so they're gonna be like, oh, let's go fucking watch a movie. Okay.
Yeah.
So they either have to be all at one place or like not really like invisible or like visible. They can't be like everywhere, like how everyone would be like walking the streets and everything. They have to be all just fucking there and observing shit. Let's fucking let's make everyone that's listening to this on Monday, because it's apparently at, I think it said 18. What's 18? What the fuck is that? I didn't look at it again. It says it's gonna happen
At
at
what time?
what the fuck was that now? Oh, 18 hours, so that's 18 minutes and 29 seconds.
Wait,
That'll be the greatest. That'll be like the pinnacle of the eclipse.
the pinnacle of the eclipse is 1800, 1818?
18:18:29.
Okay. All right.
Is that weird?
1829.
I want to make that weird. Can we make that weird for the last second?
Well, I mean, some numerology shit. I mean, you could do that.
Let's look it up.
So wait, it was 1818 and then 21 or 29?
29.
29. Okay.
Luke. There's a test, or there's a Bible verse.
Well, what's the 18th book of the Bible? You want to make this weird? Let's try to make it weird.
I don't know how the fuck this. I don't know how the Bible works. As much as I don't want to like disrespect it or anything like that. I just assumed that was like, because right now I found Luke 18 and then Matthew 18. So I figured like it would be like, oh, Luke, that's his 18th page. Matthew, he hits 20 pages, but like we're gonna be on his 18th right now. I don't know how this shit works, man.
Uh,
It says the rich in the kingdom of God. A certain ruler asked him, "Good teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life?" "Why do you call me good?" Jesus answered. "No one is good except God alone. You know the commandments: you shall not commit adultery, you shall not murder, you shall not steal, you shall not give false testimony, honor your mother and father." "All these I have kept since I was a boy," he said. When Jesus heard this, he said to him, "You still lack one thing. Sell everything you have and give it to the poor. You will have treasure in heaven. Come follow me." When he heard this, he became very sad because he was very wealthy. Jesus looked at him and said, "How hard is it for the rich to enter the kingdom of God? Indeed, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of God." Those who heard this asked, "Who then can be saved?" Jesus replied, "What is impossible with man is possible with God." Peter said to
you're
him,
just gonna end up reading the
"Yeah,
whole
but,
thing.
but I'm trying to find something. I'm trying. If the sun was gonna blow up in this passage right now, I wanted to find it.
Well, what are
Okay,
you in?
I was huh?
What book are you in?
Peter is symbology for penis, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, not
God,
symbology, but a nickname.
I read this whole thing right now. I need this.
Yeah. You need a dick.
But I'm on. No.
I'm trying to look up. I'm trying to look up the 18th book, and it's looking like it's Judith, and it doesn't even have an 18th chapter.
This
So I
says
think,
Luke 18 through 29. So I assume this meant that.
yeah, I don't know. Let's.
We had to follow you. Truly, I tell you, I swear. No, when I left mother, there's nothing about the sun. Sorry.
Oh yeah, because yeah, 18, 18, 29. Yeah, the rich in the kingdom of God.
Which that kind of vibes with me because are they trying to get us to sit in a beam of light that kills us, and then the rich is like, well, there's no poor now.
Well, this is okay. So this is I know about this story. Yeah, it's good teacher. What must I do to inherit eternal life? So this was somebody was asking Jesus, um, and he was asking him like, how do I get eternal life? And he ends up telling him stuff. Don't commit adultery, don't murder, don't steal. It's like the 10 Commandments. Um, and then the rich man is like, I've done all these things. And then Jesus says to him, but you still lack one thing. You need to sell everything you have to give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. And then you come follow me. So basically he's saying like give up everything. This is the one where he talks about it's easier to pass a camel through an eye of a needle. I believe that's what this one is.
You are just reading what I said.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's because I was trying to look for shit too, and I can't multitask. So
I'm just sitting here like, oh, he's getting to a point right now. He's getting to a point now. I believe it says the camel could walk through the needle, and yeah, I believe it's in.
Yeah, the eye of a needle. Anyways,
I just read the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. I don't think this has anything to do with. I don't think this has anything to do with it.
Oh, it clearly doesn't. It clearly doesn't. But I tried to grab at anything, and there's not much. If we divide 18 and 18 by 3, there's 2 6s. But what the fuck is a 29? 29 doesn't give us dick unless you separate it, and you have a 2 and a 3 when you take it down to the root. Fuck.
All right. Well, let's see here.
Oh wait. Then if you divide both the 6s, then you have 2 or 3 sets of 2 and 3s. And then if you just say fuck it and get rid of the 2s, or maybe if you multiply them again, then you have both 6s.
Oh shit! I found it. I got back to it. It equals 666. That's in the show. Bum, ba-da-da.
No.
Ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da.
All right, John Cena. I don't know, dude.
Whenever I get that though.
I don't know. Okay, so but there's numerology, dude, and then there's what is it, gematria or gematria? I don't know how to say that fucking word, but yeah, dude. Let's see here. The spiritual implication of number 18 largely depends on what's happening in your life. Let's see here. The number 18 represents success. The universe wants you to know you're on the right track and you should keep working hard for the changes you want to see in your life. See? So it's super successful. America is going to be super successful. 1818.
It demon thing earlier.
What?
Maybe that Instagram video becomes real because, but yeah, it's going to be successful. Everything's we're stimulus checks and all.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh my God. I don't want to talk about the economy, man. It's going to send me down some huge rabbit holes and dark places. We should have ended it on your 666.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but it's okay. We don't have to.
That's fine.
Kind of funny.
I wasn't ready to hit the button.
All this in there that way. Leave it in there that way everyone knows.
Yeah,
it was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was funny. It's staying in. It's staying in.
No, it's staying in. It's just not going to be the end. This is going to be the end. It's going to be awkward.
The only thing that's not the part that's not staying in would be the part where I'm jerking off. You got any last words to say? Anything to say before we leave?
Do you guys remember the Tuskegee study?
The what?
I was really mad at the government.
Hold on, did you say Tuskegee?
No.
Oh, I was wondering what the fuck you were talking about. All right, well, here's the horns.